Hey, this is Dr. Davis. I'm going to show you how to do wrist-controlled articular rotations. So we're going to make really intentional circles with the wrist. This is not going to look like this where we're just, okay, nice and easy, move out the wrist, okay, all right, shake it out, and we're done. No, instead we're going to fire up the muscles on the front of the forearm, fire up the muscles on the back of the forearm, and really have a controlled rotation through the arm. Okay. Now you could do this with with straight fingers like this, but people tend to cheat where they start to like do this kind of thing. They're trying to get more range of motion, so they cheat with the fingers. So I'm going to have you make a fist. Now, what we want to do is bend the elbow to 90 degrees and just have the forearm pointing up. Take your other hand here and grab your forearm. So we are trying to keep the palm facing up the whole time because the wrist joint doesn't actually rotate. So if I do this, this is not wrist range of motion. This range of motion is actually coming from this joint up here by the elbow. So what we're trying to do is keep the palm facing up the whole time, but I'm going to make a fist. So keep the palm facing up the whole time, and we'll go inward, up, around. This is how slowly you should be doing it. Out to the side, back, squeeze those muscles on the back here, and around. And then we would do both sides, right? We would go in and back, and I'm squeezing like crazy, like my muscles are almost cramping. And I go out to the side, and then I come up here, okay? Now again, you can do it with an open palm, just don't bend the fingers back and forth, okay? Just keep them stable. So you could do it like this, where we go, palm goes in, up and around. We're trying to draw the biggest circle that you possibly can out to the side. So imagine that in this case, the middle finger, sorry, but that the middle finger is a magic marker or a laser pointer, and we're trying to draw the biggest circle that we possibly can without bending the fingers, okay? So we just go really, really slow and carve out every single nook and cranny without turning the palm facing down. So keep the palm up the whole time. If you feel pinching pain, so for example, if you're going down and you feel pinching pain on the back of the wrist, then don't go quite as far. So go as far as you can without pinching pain on the back of the wrist. And over time, whatever range of motion you have will gradually get bigger and bigger, and you'll have better strength and control over it. And probably the pain that you're having will go down and as well. Be diligent. Don't force it. Don't force yourself into pinching pain. And if you have questions, please come see us in the clinic.